Vanacek came back in for game 3. By his own admission, wasn't great, but they got a win. So he's back out there. He was their #1 most of the year. Great shift by that fourth line. We talk about Lindy Ruff pushing all the right buttons. Miles Wood, an example of that. Here's Holla, and he scores! So Timo Meier, 96, not 56. And kind of a shaky goal to start. It went right through Freddie Anderson.
Full possession of the puck, and Pesce throws a pizza up the middle that goes to a direct pass to Timo Meier. Meier missed game 1. He had 5 shots in 17 minutes in game 2. His first goal in game 3, and this soft.
Jordan Staal centering this line between Jack Drury and Marty Neches. Meier delivered her hit on to Pesce along the far wall. Centering pass. Staal stopped twice at point-blank range by Vanacek.
Vitek gets the bump now as Jack Hughes turns this puck over. 1 and 2 stops by Vanacek. This is a good job on the forecheck as Neches knocks the puck off of Jack Hughes' stick, and Staal right on the top of the blue paint. 2 quick reactionary saves for Vanacek. Staal looks up at the board.
Nice pass up the middle for Mercer. The 21-year-old played it off to Meier. He tried to give it back to Mercer. Hughes centers one. And a follow-up try by Meier. They're in the offensive end. Chatfield had it blocked up high by Hughes. Paul Stastny behind the net. Centers one. Trying to feed Stepan right at the top of the crease. Even though he was making his playoff debut, said, I don't get nervous playing hockey. And he sure didn't look nervous at all. McLeod almost went right around Slavin. Martinook has Neches out in front, and he scores! Marty Neches able to handle a bouncing puck and get it by Vanacek to tie the game at 1.
Now after a turnover in the middle of the ice, Neches goes to the net and takes the bouncing puck from Jordan Martinook and chips it away. Watch Luke Hughes here. He's going to start this long breakout pass. Now he wants to change. He's heading to the bench. Whoops, I got to get back. Because he's not in the play, he's headed toward.
Neches, a first-round pick back in 2017. Starting to show the production they expected. Kokaniemi stopped by Vanacek, who lost his stick.
This is going to be a penalty, I believe, here. All alone in front of the net was Kotkaniemi. His shot's turned by Vanacek, and Holla just wants to get it out of there, and whoops, right on the curve. And
circling Holla, looking for a tip, and a nifty glove save by Anderson with McLeod right at the top of the crease.
This is a great save here by Freddie Anderson. I'm not so sure he sees it. Michael McLeod's in tight.
On the New Jersey bench at the moment, he has the goal, the first goal of the game. At 1:54 of the first period, it was all New Jersey early on. Then Marty Neches, his third of the playoffs, tied it late in the first period. Neches scores again! Another bouncing puck that came right to him. And Carolina leads 2-1.
We were talking about Marty Neches in the first period as a player that quiet through the first little bit of this series. A pass that gets deflected, and Neches, who starts this through the neutral zone, is going to be the beneficiary as this puck deflects, this time off of Siegenthaler's stick, and lands right on the tape for him. Really similar, although a terrific finish this time. The first goal deflected off of Severson. Neches chipped it in.
10:20 to go, second period. Sean McDonough, Ray Ferraro, Emily Kaplan at a suddenly quiet Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Staal. It ricochets out into the slot, and Pesce scores. Brett Pesce assisted on the go-ahead goal, and now he has put the Canes up by 2.
Climbed back into being an effective player. The 1 assist. Look at him find the open ice. A little touch pass back after Staal had created the rush. Jack Drury leaves it for Pesce. Post. The worry that your team is getting pushed out of the game here, and that's basically what we're hearing right now at the Rock.
A lot more life in the step of the Canes. Another free puck off a deflection. Chatfield, they're going to keep firing away, and they score. Fost makes it 4-1.
Jalen Chatfield shoots one, deflected. The puck comes right back to him. Shot it once, he'll shoot it again. And as the rebound stops in front of Vanacek, he can't get to it. If that puck had come all the way through, he probably could field it. It stops about 10 feet in front of the net. And Jesper Fast has got...
Bratt couldn't find the puck at the red line, and it's lofted in by Kotkaniemi. Fost in after it. His goal, his fourth of these playoffs from Martinook, who has another point. Burns scores! A drive from the top of the circle, and the crowd has had enough of Vanacek. They were chanting his name early on when he was rock solid. In this series, all four of them, we will have a goalie pull.
The Devils just play this so softly behind the net. Hughes and Severson run together. The Carolina forecheck spins this back to Brent Burns. That's the second goal from the Canes defense. 5-1. Lindy Ruff. They got to change him now.
Luke Hughes. His angle taken away by the Mammoth Stahl at 6'4" and about 230 pounds. Hischier! Boy, Meyer thought he scored, but Anderson says, not so fast, my friend.
Jack Hughes, so Hischier wants that puck on his backhand. You see Meyer, you're right, Sean. He gets his hands up in the air. Hischier receives it on the backhand and quickly spins and shoots, as Leon Draisaitl and McDavid do this as well as anybody. That's perfectly executed. 16 goal scorers off their roster, just remarkable.
And doing it without McCann, without Burakovsky. Here comes Martinook. All of a sudden he's Wayne Gretzky and he scores. This is an incredible story. Jordan Martinook.
Martinook's going to take this pass out on the wing. That is a perfect shot. He could shoot that puck 20 times and you couldn't shoot it any better than this. Right from the dot, bar down, 6-1. And Jordan Martinook's got a goal and 3 assists. He supports this play perfectly. He comes
tomorrow night, right after that game from Sunrise and then game 5 of this series. Canes very likely going for the clinch on Thursday on TNT. Here's Bastian. Put it on net. Fourth line out for Carolina. That puck hit Anderson, went to the back wall. Hamilton up aggressively. They'll keep firing away. Would you keep Luke Hughes among the 6 defensemen?
I would think about it. He's had a tough night tonight. I understand what he brings, but I would... Whoa, that was close.
Yeah, Nason from point blank range. A lot of time in the AHL, was with their affiliate, Carolina's affiliate in Chicago last year. We scored 48 goals to earn the opportunity to come back to the NHL. They won a Calder Cup last year with the Chicago Wolves. But there were times when he wondered if he'd ever get a chance. Last full season in the NHL was with these Devils. Played 145 games for them. Vanacek got pulled again too. They're both struggling in that regard. Matter of fact, this is the first series in NHL playoff history where a starting goalie was pulled in each of the first 4 games. No scoring in the third period. And a memorable night for a lot of these Carolina Hurricanes.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.